Alright guys, today we're going to kind of do a redo of a video we did what seems like a few days ago, but the way time's flying anymore, it was probably a few months ago.
It was like a month ago. Right?
Huh?
It wasn't even a few months, it was like a month ago.
Well, time's just going by anymore. Anyway, this is the Barge Port Marina Restaurant and Boat Ramp. And we came through here, it was pouring down rain. Couldn't hardly see anything. But people do like the rainy day stuff, just for the sound of it. But we're just gonna shoot this while we're bright and sunny. You can actually see things like that eagle statue there. And this is the boat ramp, which the driver formerly known as James informed me you have to pay $10 to drop your boat here. Is that something? But it's really nice looking. That is the St. Johns River. Really pretty looking little boat ramp. And there's your Seminole Electric off in the distance, which you couldn't even come close to seeing that day when it was pouring down rain. Anyway, there's a neat little neighborhood down here that's kind of tucked away and hidden, that unless you drove down here you wouldn't even know it was here. And we're just going to roll down and take another look at that. We went through there when we were here last and it was pouring rain, so we have a nice bright sunny day today. And this is of course an RV park as well. I don't know if I mentioned that. So just hang a right. And I guess that thing that I thought was a hotel was a hotel because it says hotel too, so we didn't see it that day, I guess, with the didn't see the signs with the pouring rain. So that's the hotel. Or that's probably the restaurant right there. And that's the hotel. Alright, driver formerly known as James. We went through here and hung a right that day when it was raining, so oh, there's additional parking to our left. Out into a grass field. Hang a left. We'll go a different way than we came that one time. These houses out here are something else. These are nice. I mean, how do you like to live in this hood? And again, you know, I always say if you're in like Beverly Hills or something, it's probably a slum to you, but for this area, this is super nice. And these people can obviously afford to hire people to do their lawn. Don't gotta do it themselves. And there's no sign telling you like a name of a neighborhood here, but I'm going to call it the Barge Port neighborhood. The Barge Port hood. But this is really nice out here. And super close to the St. Johns River as well. I wonder how many of these people wake up in the morning to go get their paper or whatever, or their mail, and step on water moccasins. That does happen when you live close to bodies of water, I'm afraid.
That's for sale.
Oh, it's for sale?
It is.
Alright, pull into this driveway. Let's show this one. I just upped my views by about probably 5 or 10, which with the for sale. And don't pull too far up because we don't know if anybody's here and they're going to run out on us, but alright, let me get out and get the sign for this bad boy. Okay, there is your sign. There is the telephone number. They have a pool. And there is a website. So that's all your info right there for this house. Man, that is nice. Okay, I don't know if I'm getting it, but you can see they have a 2-car garage right there, and looks like another garage set up out back. Kind of hard to get from the street here, but anyway, guys, that's available, and I'm sure that's a pretty penny, but if you're looking for a nice home close to the river with the pool, there you go. Very nice. Yeah, they're nice. All right, guys, so right next door to this house that we just showed is another house for sale. We're gonna get it too.
It's pretty. I like that one.
That one's a little smaller, but still nice. I mean, I don't think I'm getting a really good shot of it, but there's lots of trees and bushes. But I will show the signs. Okay. There is your telephone number. Yeah, this one's got lots of trees in the front of it and bushes, but maybe driver formerly known as James will pull off slow. You can kind of see it there.
It's pretty.
It is, actually.
I like that one.
That is nice. And like I said, I was here in the 90s, the early 90s. We used to come down here and skate. They had some full pipes down here that we'd come and skate in. So I know these homes aren't even as old as the 90s. So. But yeah, this is a really nice neighborhood, guys. It currently has 2 homes for sale, so I can honestly tell you those are not going to be cheap. But, you know, if you want the luxury, you got to pay up, right? Or formerly known as James, right?
Yeah, does anybody want to loan me some money?
Yeah, really. I'm good for it. Alright, so that's our look at what I'm calling the Barge Port neighborhood. Filled with luxurious homes for this area. Alright, guys. I gotta put my seatbelt on.
Oh, yeah.
Sorry about that. Anyway, we have to now go to, I guess we're gonna go to Publix. So we're gonna just drive you to Publix so you can see how far you would have to drive from this luxury neighborhood to get to a Publix. You wouldn't have to drive very far to get to a $10 fee boat ramp. But I suppose if you could afford that house, what's $10 to use the boat ramp, right?
Yeah.
We were thinking about driving down to Bostwick today to show it, but really, for the distance to it, there's really not much there. There is a Dollar General, I know, but that's pretty much about it. And there's that Circle K we showed in the rainy day video. But,
That's the A's of Health and Mobile stuff.
oh, maybe that building is A's of Health. I couldn't figure out what that was yet when we came through with the rainy day drive. So, driver formerly known as James, how would you like a pet snake?
No. Unless it's a black racer.
Yeah,
I like black racers.
I like them. My problem is I couldn't feed
No.
a live animal to something else and have them eat it alive. And yeah, I know that's nature, that's how it works, but I couldn't do it. We need to go across.
Okay.
Well, you had it, but
I couldn't see.
well, now you can get across because nobody's coming your way. So just get out to the middle, and then got Speedy Gonzalez coming. No Tippy Turtles this time. Just Speedy Gonzalez's. Yeah, I mean, I know that's nature and like that's what snakes do, but I couldn't be like a partner in crime for them. So I would never be able to have a snake. go ahead and get over to your right whenever you can, if you can. Oh, I didn't even check. I got a full battery, but I don't know about my memory card. So there may be a cut pause here. We're going to go right here. There is your welcome to Palatka sign. Welcome, City of Palatka. They're happy you're here. You got 63 miles to Eustis, 23 to Salt Springs. And if you're having a cup of coffee today, we hope you enjoy it. Kick back and relax with the soothing sounds of plastic pills. You like that? What? How do you not like that? My goodness. Florida big truck lawyers. And eventually you're going to need to get over to your left, if and when you can. Oh, and the wrestling convention has come and went. We missed it again.
You missed some good ones too.
Yeah, Rey Mysterio is going to be there.
Kane was there.
Watch out for the light, Slim.
Kane was there. Kane was there.
Driver formerly known as James got so excited by
Scott Steiner was there. Goldberg was there. Lita was there.
Rey Mysterio was there.
Oh, I know.
However, I mean, you know, the problem with these conventions are, it's like, what was it, 50 bucks a ticket?
I think it was.
So that's $100 right there for us to go in. Then if you want to meet any of the wrestlers, that's probably at least another $50 to get a picture taken with them.
Yeah, and I'm not going to go and not meet somebody.
They're killing the goose that laid the golden egg with these conventions. So. I remember when I first started going to the conventions, we went to Spooky Empire. And I think it was like the second or third Spooky Empire. And I got to meet Ace Frehley, whose autograph was $40. And that was a lot. That was the first time I ever paid more than $20 for an autograph. So. But it was worth it to get to meet him. So. At that time, I was a huge Kiss fan. Not anymore these days, but I have my reasons. They're green.
I know, but there's a truck in the road.
So anyway, here we're making our way to Publix from your dream mansion there. Got a Circle K with the J&J seafood and chicken. You got your Salsa's Mexicana Cantina and Firehouse Subs with the Lowe's right behind it. Home Depot to the left. And of course your Palatka shopping mall with the Roses and an Ollie's. Yeah, that mall is in sad shape. That used to be hustling and bustling, but now not so much. Right here is the Aspen Dental, which used to be Blockbuster Video in that location. After Blockbuster went out of there, it was a Chinese restaurant, and they got busted for health code violations. And that was pretty much it for that. Then they tore that whole building out and put a new building in there to put that Aspen Dental in. That was Walt's Barbecue for the longest time, and it's now a Mexican place. And I'm sure the driver formerly known as James voted for Captain D's.
I love Captain D's.
I like Captain D's.
I love it.
My problem with Captain D's is I don't like breaded chicken.
No, I do.
I prefer like Long John Silver's does with the batter dip chicken.
Long John Silver's is too greasy.
It might be too greasy, but I like the batter dip. I don't like the breaded chicken.
I love breaded chicken.
Well, that's you.
That's how you make it. When you fry it.
Yeah, I just prefer the batter dipped is all. And you could get both batter dipped at Long John Silver's. Where at Captain D's, they only batter dipped the fish. Imagine if they breaded the fish too. Ugh. That would be awful. Glad they don't. So my memory card, I guess I got a lot of space on here. This red light's as bad as one in Gainesville. Red lights in Gainesville are awful. They make you sit forever for a dang day. Alright guys, we have arrived at the Publix Plaza. There is the Goodwill where you can still find quality CDs in there from time to time. I proved that the other day as well. Pet Sense, Marshalls. So I did not look at the time, but I would imagine it's probably been about, what, 10 minutes?
Probably.
15 tops. There's your Five Below, one of the driver formerly known as James's favorite stores.
That's where I got my Oasis pops.
Yep. There's your Beals and your Dollar Tree, and that's a big full-size Dollar Tree. I guess they gave up on trying to like partner up Family Dollar and Dollar Trees together. Didn't really make a lot of sense since you only had like 3 or 4 aisles of Dollar Tree stuff. I mean, maybe if they'd have done it like a half and half, it might have worked. I don't know. Although I don't know why Dollar Tree just doesn't come out and build another building. They're never empty at Dollar Tree. They're always full. Alright guys, and we have arrived at Publix, where shopping is a pleasure. And we're going to go in and pick up a few things. We thank you so much for joining us today. As always, it's fun to make these and hang out and hope that maybe someone gets some relaxation out of it. A little drive and comes back and sees us again. All right, everybody, peace out. We love you. We'll see you all very soon.